Born to nobles, educated by monks, and living as a hermit, Kevin was one of those people whom others are just drawn to. He settled as a hermit by the upper lake at Glendalough, meaning Glen of Two Lakes in Ireland. But as people kept being drawn to this man, many staying close by, the place soon became too small, so they moved with Kevin to the larger area of the lower lake, where the best preserved Celtic community of God still remains. The problem was that the lower lake was said to be the home of a great fearsome monster. Legend says that Kevin tamed the great monster with the peace and power of God. He went and stood in the lower lake to pray. The monster came up to attack Kevin by wrapping itself around him, but Kevin continued to pray. The monster, instead of crushing him, simply remained there in peace, surrounding him. Kevin then got the monster to move from the lower lake into the upper lake, away from the community, but near to where he himself stayed. He tamed the beast and lived with it. But Kevin was a man of deep prayer and intimate love of God. He would spend a great deal of time in peace at prayer. Once, long enough for a blackbird to nest in his hand, which was stretched out of the window of his cell during a cross vigil, he would then teach others what he had learned. Spend a few moments simply resting. Breathe gently and slowly. Become aware of the constant presence of God which envelops you and permeates you. Kevin was a man of deep inner peace. The greatest lesson passed down from him comes from his taming of the monster, a metaphor for the taming of our inner monsters by peace, prayer, and the power of God. Rather than getting rid of the inner monster, we are able to live with it once it has been tamed through inner peace, acceptance, and prayer by the movement of God's power within us. What are your inner monsters, the things with which you battle? Have you been trying and failing to get rid of an inner beast? What if, with the peace and power of God, through prayer, you were able to subdue the monster and, instead of getting rid of it, live with it as something tamed? Spend time with God now, dwelling upon these questions. May you have such a presence of God within you that it simply draws people to you and, consequently, to Christ. May you know the peace and strength of the Creator God within you. May you be still in that peace and strength, and, through prayer, still and tame your own inner monsters.